Are you a talented footballer with the potential to go all of the way, but you've never been spotted or had a trial? Well, all you need to do is check out a brand new innovative business that I've started with my partners called Scout Size. It gives you a chance to get spotted by our network of scouts to try and get you a trial at a professional club. Scout Size places you in front of a professional scout who will assess your talent. You simply need to visit our website right now and upload your clips as directed. Our scouts will then view them and give you a full assessment. If you meet a certain criteria, your details will be sent to scouts at professional football clubs for them to come and see you play. It's as simple as that. So visit scoutsize.com right now and send in your clips, and a scout could be coming to watch you play at your next game.
Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that may link with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that may link with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Big weekend of football. One day to go until two big finals. It's the Copa America final, of course, Colombia versus Argentina, and it's the Euros final, England taking on Spain. Some heavyweight teams in there. Big weekend for Saka and for Declan Rice. I'm lucky enough to be going out there to that final. I'm really looking forward to it. Would love to see Saka and Rice lifting that trophy. It would do brilliant things for them too as individuals and for their status, and it'd be brilliant things for the country as well. So good luck to our boys tomorrow. They must be so nervous looking ahead to that big final that takes place in Berlin tomorrow. But one of the things that Mikel Arteta was saying, he was being interviewed about it, is that it's definitely affected transfers. The fact that the Copa America's been on, the Euros have been on. He also spoke about in an interview how, teams are reacting different to this transfer market because of the FFP rules and all those sort of rules around spending. It's been a very, very different transfer window so far, but Arsenal still looking to do business. One of the things they have been doing is clearing out certain players. Albert Sambi Lokonga has gone, had his medical yesterday, joined Sevilla on loan with an option to buy for Sevilla. Joined Sevilla yesterday. The total package is £10 million plus a 25% sell-on clause if he stays there permanently. So if they decide to take up that option to keep him, it will be 10 million plus a 25% sell-on clause for anything in the future for Albert Sambi Lokonga, but he has joined Sevilla. Nuno Tavares is also leaving. He's agreed a 5-year deal with Lazio over there in Italy till 2029. He joins Lazio, is going to be having his medical this weekend. He had previously said that he wanted to stay at Arsenal when he was asked about it, but he is leaving. The total package is £7.5 million. It's an initial loan, but an obligation to buy with a sell-on clause included. Notice how Arsenal are using that tactic a couple of times here to move players on, get them away for the season, get all their wages paid, then the player moves on and they get the fee in. So a lot of juggling going on between teams, but those two have left Arsenal effectively. What about Calafiori? Riccardo Calafiori. I spoke about it at the start of the week. I said the rumours are saying that the deal should be done within 24 to 48 hours. I know I ain't got a watch on, but it still ain't been done, has it? Nearly a week later, there's even been rumours, and I saw this rumour from a publication in Italy called Corriere di Bologna, claiming that if it doesn't get done soon, Bologna are going to ask him to report for pre-season training, and he'll do his pre-season with Bologna. Still expect it to get done. They have been juggling over the fee. It's said that Arsenal want to pay 33.6 million plus 8.4 million in bonuses, whereas Bologna just want 42 million pounds plus bonuses and a possible sell-on. The sell-on thing has been a little bit of a problem to Arsenal. They're juggling and they're haggling over that money. Effectively, seems to be a difference of around about 10 million, but everybody's reporting that the deal is still going to get done. I reckon we could see this one being announced next week. Calafiori to Arsenal, but it's still continuing at the moment. I've got a bit of an exclusive. Arsenal heavily linked to a player called Luke Mbet. What is the source? AFTV are giving you that source, right? Luke Mbet heavily linked with a move to Arsenal. According to us, those are our rumours that we are putting out here today. We got a source around it. Now, he's a 20-year-old centre-back who currently plays for Manchester City. Very, very highly rated. He's been at Manchester City since the age of 12. Now, he's been on a couple of loans. He's been out at Bolton. He's been at Huddersfield Town. And last season, he was on loan at Dan Bosch over there in the Netherlands. However, Mikel Arteta knows him well from his time at Manchester City. He's a young centre-back, left-footed centre-back, and Arsenal really looking at him and thinking, this could be a guy for the future, a la what they did with William Saliba. They really, really like this kid and have made an inquiry to Manchester City about signing him. Now, as I said, he's been at Manchester City since the age of 12. He's from London, but been there since the age of 12. Very, very highly rated. Has been in the England youth team. Look out for this one. Arsenal interested in him. A fee of around about £1 million at the moment. He's not really played for Manchester City, but as I said, has had several loans. Keep your eyes peeled on this one. Luke Mbet, a new name, I know, but Arsenal interested in signing him and bringing him in and see him as a future backup on that sort of left-hand side of centre-back. Let's see how that one works out. Strong physical player, very vocal. Let's see. But those are what one of my sources is telling me right now, and there is definitely something in this one, so keep an eye on it. Victor Gyokeres, as we know, Arsenal been heavily linked with a move to him, but the big sticking point right from the off has been that unbelievable release clause. Remember, he only signed for Sporting Lisbon last year, scored goal after goal, an unbelievable goal-scoring season for the Swedish international. However, that release clause of £85 million has really put loads of teams off. They've just looked on it and thought, all right, great goal-scoring record, fantastic. One season at the highest level. Big risk at £85 million. Now, according to TBR Football, they're claiming that their sources have told them that Sporting are willing to drop their asking price for Victor Gyokeres to 60 million. Now, if this is true, that makes it a completely different proposition for Arsenal. And maybe Arsenal might look on it and say, right, let's move for this player. We know that Arsenal are interested in him. We know that Arsenal do like him. We know that Arsenal are interested in signing a striker. But the problem is, as I said, it's been that big release clause of £85 million. They've also looked at Osimhen. He's had that huge release clause. There was the Sesko thing, but Sesko ended up staying. And remember, the Sesko fee was around about £55 million. So if it did drop to a 60 million, could Arsenal move in for it? That wouldn't be an unassailable figure for Arsenal. That might be a figure in which they say to themselves, right, it's worth the risk, even though he's only had one great season. At that fee, it's worth the risk. So I'm not sure about the rumour. Yeah, I mean, it's a rumour. They say their sources are telling them that. But let's see. And if it did happen, you know, Gyokeres will be a good signing for Arsenal, but only if that fee is reasonable. And of course, talking of fees being reasonable, this one, Dan Bentley, that we spoke about yesterday and the day before, how Arsenal offered 50,000, yes, £1,000 for this goalkeeper who plays for Wolverhampton Wanderers. That was rejected by Wolves. We're being told that Arsenal are now preparing a new bid for Dan Bentley. I don't know if it's 50,000 plus £1. Oh man, I still can't get over the 50,000 fee. Honestly, that's like the lowest I've ever heard of in my time of Transfer Daily, and that being offered. I mean, that's crazy. But they're said to be preparing a new bid. They're interested in this player. They would really like to bring him in. Whether he's going to be a number 2 or number 3, who knows? I think he's probably looking more like he's going to be a number 3, bought in with a lot of experience, and Karl Heinz sent out on loan. But a new bid is said to be getting prepared for Dan Bentley. So let's see how that one works out. As I said, thanks for watching the show. I'm off to Germany. So tomorrow's episode of Transfer Daily is going to be coming from Berlin. So look out for that. Looking forward to getting over there and meeting all the fans. And it's a huge, huge weekend, as I said, for Saka, for Declan Rice, and for Aaron Ramsdale, and for David Raya as well, who's, of course, there representing Spain. So good luck to all of those, especially England boys. But thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow.